Jonny Moseley here, welcoming you to another edition of Sprint Ski Press Weekly News, brought to you by Sprint, delivering instant access to your Sprint phone for World Cup video highlights, breaking news, snow conditions, and more. Text SNOW to 7777 from your Sprint phone today. And by Ski Press, the #1 source for winter sports news from around the world.
Hi, I'm Amy Quigley and welcome to the Sprint Ski Press Weekly News for the weekend of January 24th. Today there's a lot to discuss in terms of ski competition, specifically the U.S. ski team, where success carried over across most disciplines last weekend. Over in Europe, the U.S. Alpine team had a great outing, and Lake Placid's Freestyle World Cup ended in success for the U.S. as well. The Nordic team was up in Whistler and they also had top results. We'll start with the Alpine team, where on Saturday, reigning World Cup overall champion Lindsey Vonn won the Austrian-based Super Combined. It was her second career win in this event. Then on Sunday, she made it to the podium again with a third-place finish in the downhill. She is now back in the top spot as the World Cup points leader. The U.S. has had amazing luck in the Wengen Austria downhill. In fact, for 3 years running, the U.S. had won the event. The spell was broken this past weekend, but it was still a great outing, with Bodie Miller coming in second and Marco Sullivan in third place. Didier Defago of Switzerland won the race. In New York's Lake Placid region, Jarrett Peterson, also known as Speedy, won the 2009 Nature Valley Freestyle Challenge Aerials competition on Sunday. It was his 7th World Cup victory. In women's aerial competition, Massachusetts native Emily Cook came in third place. We're looking at a picture of the men's Nordic combined team from last weekend's Whistler events. They look happy and they have good reason. First, on Friday the 15th, New York State's Bill Deming won the Olympic test event World Cup at the Whistler Olympic Park in the Nordic combined. This event consists of a jump and cross-country race. This was the second win for Deming this season. American teammate Todd Ludwig finished in 10th place in Friday's event. Then on Saturday, Deming competed in the Nordic Combined World Cup #2 in Whistler, where he came in 3rd place. Johnny Spillane finished in 11th, Todd Ludwig in 12th, and Brett Camerata in 24th. And taking a look at a former Olympian and Alpine world champion, Darren Ralphs is in the news. He just renewed his contract with Atomic for another 3 years. Ralphs now focuses on freestyle competition. A former Dartmouth College ski team member and current orthopedic surgeon has come up with a list of 8 pretty simple ways to avoid injury on the slopes. Details can be found on the Ski Press World website. And that's all for this week's Sprint Ski Press Weekly News. I'm Amy Quigley, and until next time, we'll see you on the slopes.
Thanks for watching the Ski Press Weekly News, brought to you by Sprint. And for more information, log on to skipressworld.com, the #1 source for winter sports news from around the world.